So I thought I would do a little video reflecting on something that I was working through in therapy this week. So my therapist was kind of explaining that part of maturing and kind of evolving as a person is understanding that you can say a lot, but you don't need to. So for context, we call it the injustice button in my family, and that is when someone does or says something that you think is intrinsically unfair. So someone might make a comment about you, about your character, or I don't know, your work ethic, how you are as a friend, how you are with family, how you are in a relationship, and it triggers you. And the women in my life, in my family, we call it the injustice button, where it pisses us off and we instantly go into that defensive energy of, now I need to pitch why that's unfair. I need to create almost a dissertation explanation of why that is not reflective of me. Also, apologies about the hair. It's been raining outside and it's a look, but I am gonna have a shower in a minute, so it's fine. Back to my point. So the old me would be defensive when people would say, oh, but that's because you're negative, or like, oh yeah, but you strike me as someone who doesn't like your own company, or like, you strike me as needy, or you talk too much. I think it also is the way that people say things. It naturally gets you defensive because they're probably not saying it in a nice way either. But what we were talking about is that she was reminding me that sometimes I don't need to waste the energy trying to over-explain myself, and that the person who is asking you or triggering you or pushing you to explain yourself is doing it for a very specific purpose. It's part of a power dynamic that is playing out where they get control directly from you losing control or feeling like you've lost control. And that's where that justification comes in, where you have to explain yourself. Usually, this is somebody who does not make effort towards understanding you. So don't waste your energy explaining yourself to someone who doesn't really care what you have to say anyway, and they probably aren't the best person to actively reflect back who you are. They just know that it's effective to push your buttons. So this is a reminder for people who always feel a little bit triggered by what people say about them. It's really not important what that person thinks about you, particularly if you feel like it doesn't align with who you are, because chances are that person isn't saying it to create connection with you. They are saying it to create conflict, tension, disconnection, because what's more important to them in that moment is getting a reaction out of you rather than trying to understand you. The biggest power play you can do in that situation is to walk away, disconnect, do not entertain it, because you don't need to give them your airtime. And that's something that I'm learning, because I like to give people a lot of my time and energy. I'm an effective communicator. I like talking to people, but it's really important to remember that sometimes people want to engage with you for more nefarious reasons than just to talk to you. It gives them some kind of sick satisfaction to get a rise out of you. Don't fall into the trap of giving them that rise.